Ego is one of those things that is constantly looked down upon or commonly misunderstood because of the connotation surrounding it. You accomplish a specific goal, anybody can do it. You try to share to others what you've learned, you're too young, you're not experienced enough. You try to start a new hobby, or even anything new. Guess what? There are still going to be people out there who's going to tell you that you're just going to fuck up, you don't know what you're doing, or you don't even know the consequences that are going to come when you fail. And so now let me ask you this. Despite not having the proper tools, characteristics, or even the knowledge or wisdom, does that mean that you're just gonna stop? No, right? That's ego right there. Ego is basically the esteem or the importance that you have for yourself. And so to put it simply, you need ego. All that self-esteem, self-importance all comes from within, and one of the attributes that are commonly associated with ego is pride. The bigger your pride gets, the bigger your confidence becomes. And the more you have confidence, the more your mind will start to see the avenues and possibilities of all the goals that you're trying to achieve. I'm not joking when I say this, but there are a few times where I've been told that I do have a pretty wise mind, or I do seem pretty well spoken for somebody my age. Pretty good compliment, right? But then it gets followed up with a few remarks like I'm too young or too inexperienced to be talking like that, or I'm just coming from a place of ignorance just because of my lack of experience and credentials. And I'll admit I am very young and I don't really have much experience going on except for the positivity that I have in my mind. However, what if I just speak some hot fire flames that people seem to enjoy, you know? And so sure, the messages that I share are very lacking when it comes to my experience supporting behind it. But on the other side, my ego or my self-esteem believes that I'm just very wise in a 21-year-old body. And that's what fuels the desire. I've always wanted to make videos, and I just so happen to have the confidence to speak the way I speak, even though I don't have the experience. You don't want too little ego when it comes to your desire. You want the opposite. You want a lot of that confidence. You want a lot of that self-esteem. Because once you start to develop that really strong desire, for starters, your focus goes up, and then maybe you stop to overthink things and you just go. You just go do whatever that thing you need to do, maybe with even a little bit of insanity. I mean, why else would your favorite YouTubers, celebrities, or athletes became who they are today? They got strong egos, right? You guys watch Blue Lock, by the way? Is this soccer anime that talks a lot about ego. It's very fancy as shit. They go down and they're like, bro, pretty sick. Now all those little details seem pretty good, right? But now you gotta take a step back. You can of course use ego as a tool to build your confidence and find navigation in your problem solving. But at the same time, everybody pretty much knows that having too much ego can cause a lot of self-destruction. Let's say you've become a pretty prominent character in this life with a lot of accomplishments under your belt. But it's not enough for you. Now you're seeking that recognition through the expense of others. Then you have narcissism right there. No, it's a very big no. You need to have a lot of ego, but you also need to have a lot of self-awareness to know that too much ego can definitely be very self-destructive. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not the only thing that you need to feel complete as a person. There's also the duality of it, like gratefulness, or gratitude, sorry, humility. So having said all that, I'm trying to keep all of that ingrained into me and pretty much have it foundationally when I'm making videos. I want to have that obsession, that desire to be making videos, the confidence to know that there are people out there who would enjoy watching what I make, and at the same time not being a dick about it, you know? Because mark my words, my time will come. It may not be now, maybe not in a year, maybe even more than that, but it definitely will come with enough obsession, with enough consistency. I'll just keep making videos. And that should be a good example or a good enough reason for you to start something new. If you've had enough of a reaction from other people, maybe you've actually done something and you might have to tap into it a lot more so you could get something even greater out of it. But on a side note, to the people who are watching my videos, I'm trying to gain more views by making shorts and stuff. And I'm just wondering, with the time that I have and balancing my life, would you like to actually just see full-length videos maybe like twice a week instead of just like videos once a week and using the rest of my time to make the shorts? Just comment down below. I only need one comment, you know? But yeah, that is it with the video. See you guys next time.